Wagwan viewers and subscribers, and you don't know a Dancehall Critics there with you once again. People, to them come to talk about Dexta Daps situation, you see me? And I'm pretty sure enough of you already aware what Gwan Dexta Daps is detained by the authorities, specifically the police. You see what I say? Following some gang-related incident. People, if it's the first time tuning into my channel, please remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. We could talk about that thing and some more. Let's get into it. According to the Jamaica Star, they title an article which reads thus: Dexta Daps arrested in gang-related probe. Police have arrested dancehall entertainer Dexta Daps in connection with alleged gang-related activities. The artist was taken into police custody, that is, on Wednesday by detectives from the St. Andrew South Police Division and the Major Investigations Division, following what the law enforcement authorities described as an investigation that has been ongoing for some time. Senior Superintendent of Police Stephanie Lindsay said that the alleged gang-related activity involved the entertainer's home community of Civic Garden in St. Andrew and surrounding communities. Several other men were reportedly arrested as part of the investigation. The entertainer, whose given name is Louis Grandison, was not charged up to press time last night. In the meantime, two high-profile attorneys yesterday confirmed that they have been approached to represent the No Underwear DJ. Peter Champagne and Christopher Townsend said that even though they have been approached individually to represent Dexta Daps, they have not been retained. So people, I am uncertain of such terminology as far as what it means when they say they have not been retained. I'm not sure if it means they have not accepted the request to represent him, or is it that they have not actually made contact with the detainee? You know what I say, as it relates to the whole representing him. And if you not take into account, viewers, subscribers, the magnitude or the profile, I like them say high profile liars. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Christopher Townsend is the same liar who represent a part of the whole Vibes Cartel panel, and Peter Champagne was the man who represent Alkaline in a film thing, among other big profile cases. So that does kind of draw or give you some kind of perspective as to, maybe we can look on it in a way where say, boy, then if Dexta Daps looks to draw for them, man, and maybe he knows saying a problem. You know me I say, or maybe him just want to make sure say, boy, when he come on to any problem with Jamaican law, I want to get the best way out. You get what me I say? So those whole heap of things to kind of put into perspective. You saw me I say, people, I'm going to continue reading. I have not yet been retained, and until then, I will not be able to advise as to what the situation is. I have to be guided by and be mindful of the investigation that is being done, and I do not want to say anything that would prejudice any investigations being done into Mr. Grandison's at this point in time. Champagne said, if my services are retained, I will be pursuing the matter very vigorously on behalf of my client, he said. Townsend, another popular lawyer, said nothing is set in stone in terms of representation. Okay, so maybe it's a case where so people right now where I get to understand and say, two high profile liars were approached, but maybe it's a case where monetary are legal, binding as far as a contractual agreement wasn't met, or we haven't come to that point where we can actually come to a binding contract. The way that the man can know, say, all right, percentages were paid here, half was paid to this lawyer, half was paid here, and so on and so forth, so that we can proceed. You understand? So maybe the idea of saying retain is that this wasn't set in stone as mentioned by Townsend, so to speak. So basically, two liars them say the same thing. Until then, me not go worry about none of them man or something. In fact, me not go make no commentary upon Dexta Daps case, because I don't want to have nothing to say we can create some kind of infringement or anything of the sort. You see me? But people, this yes or no happen. We see this happen to Alkaline. Seeing we don't see what go on with Vybz Kartel. You saw me I deal with, and we don't see how the system a treat Vybz Kartel. Not to mention the whole idea of him being there, considering how he got there. Seeing? But I just the fact say you another dancehall entertainer in the same kind of mess here. Dog, me don't know what is true, you know. Me don't know what is lie. You saw me I say people? Because if we to look at it now, maybe them man are go basically paint a bad picture for themselves. And I don't care what nobody wants to say. We have to look on the logics now. You saw me I say? If them kind of something I keep perpetuating itself where the dancehall entertainer them seem for a practice what them preach in a reality, then dog, man nah go on here nothing what never say. Because honestly, them thing and you know me I say better the community. And we live the same life, and we know as the generation we are forward up now for try make the change. We are perpetuate the thing and I teach the nether youth them to do the same thing for dash for them one. And then for know say yo when you reach in a position of power, you have wealth, you have power, and you know me I say you have control thus. Seeing? Or thus you have control. Seeing? So it will not go take on thing though and waste dog. When they even say yo, alright, me a bad man, let me turn my thing in a mobster. You see me? No, dog. You know, man, them now pray the right way to elevate themselves. And that's the problem, dog. You see me? And me not bad mouth no man, dog, but I have to make them kind of speech one time. I see some man are getting some problem with me. Dog, Dexta no fear getting them kind of problem. Even though me don't know Dexta, me don't know who and what Dexta affiliates are or what he does behind. You know me I say, or outside of the music, or while him I do the music, or side it. You know me I say, me no know. Me don't know the persona, me don't know the image. All me I go off are the image of the entertainer. This what me I say. In addition to the fact say, yo, we do know say for the artist to be this popular and for you know me I say to be revered as who he is and the jazz japper then. You know me I say those who know say jazz japper the same. You know, have a different identity where I follow him name. You see me? Them things ain't look good, my general. Me not gonna lie to you. And me not go even begin for just a bash him. But at the end of the day, even if not no go so, but what go on and gang related probe and all of these involvement with something. So that means that the man must say, yo, right I know a long time we are pre out Dexta community, you know, cause I look like the Dexta community. See if you get man them are war with Arnett Gardner, whoever other man them are. You see me? Just somewhere else. Me just say for example, people, don't get me wrong now. See? And because of that now, no people. See? The man start basically get investigated or get probed in the whole, you know me I say, investigation will go on like them are watch man and man will do things and this or that happen. And rare, and apparently him probably was seen here, there, and you know what I mean? Probably. Me I say all of these things because people may not have nothing concrete. We don't know what is going to unfold at this point. But like me say, people, it's sad that an entertainer, a quality one at that. That's what me I said, they not them kind of mess ya. You see me? And me not gonna lie to you, them something here don't look good. It can't look good because I must say Dexta Daps a bad singer, you know. Dexta Daps a one of man them when me look upon as one of man them we can cross over. You know me I say like because of how him skill, like the youth. The man does skill with him style. And what me I say is that style it very like it poppy and have that international appeal. And if you know say yo, the man go do that them something there. It's sad. You see me? But at the same time, like me say people, me I go say the man go do them something there, meaning find way to get himself in a trouble. Even though at the same time you can't have people who want to sink you. You see me? You can't have people who want to sink you. So like me say people, them things what me I talk about is just merely offer the information where you know me I say we get divulged out in the public. So people don't get me wrong. Me just go offer what you see me the information we out there. And like me say, me don't want to see none of them things keep perpetuating for the good quality entertainers them at that. You see me? And a whole heap of artists them something happen to or happen with. And we not like see them something I want to know. So the artists them a step out there and a do them thing and a grow. You see me? You can sing your local song, yes, dog, but dog focus on trying to protect yourself and grow, dog. And build an empire and create an opportunity for some other youth, dog. You see me? Yeah, man. I'm going to read some more information from Urban Islands about the same situation of people. They say Dexta Daps remains in police custody despite not being charged. Singje Louis Grandison, more popularly known as Dexta Daps, was taken into custody yesterday and spent last night at Onsby. So Onsby him there, seeing him await questioning and shooting and gang-related charges. The dancer Singje was not charged with a crime, and as a result, his attorney Peter Champagne is calling for his release. So I guess that news is more updated then, because this news here say him attorney is Peter Champagne. You saw me say people, so I guess Champagne get the retainment where he want, or the retainer. You saw me say what him did want. The Seaview Garden community was transformed into a parade earlier today as scores of residents converged on the scene where Dexta Daps was being placed into a police transport vehicle. For persons who were not on the scene, they were able to relive the moment through multiple videos that have since found their way on multiple social media platforms. According to the senior superintendent police Stephanie Lindsay, along with other individuals were taken into custody. So yeah, some of the things them similar and them something there. Dexta is currently questioning multiple shooting in St. Andre&Tiera. The Morning Love singer has secured legal services of high-profile Queen's Counsel appointed attorney at law Peter Champagne. You saw me and say who is represented other dancehall artists including Kaledo. Told the Observer, I am unable to say at this point circumstances of his detention, but will be able to do so in a fulsome way tomorrow morning. Dexta Daps was previously arrested at the Sangsas International Airport in 2015 following a tussle with law enforcement. During that incident, he was slapped with assault, occasioning grievous bodily harm, resisting arrest, and using indecent language. The singer, along with his driver, were freed of all charges after appearing in the Montego Bay Resident Magistrates Court on November 2015. Following Quada's arrest in January, Dexta Daps has now become the second prominent Jamaican entertainer to end up behind bars since the start of the year. So people, there you have it. That I did the Urban Islands information. So people, simple synopsis here. I could just kind of sum up the thing. On the year we go on, so some like a shooting incident among other gang-related activities. So this just a tell me say yo, Dexta probably a link with someone, we know someone, or bag a mix up then. If you make it, you know me I say, if you make it simplify, one bag of mix up and we just have to go on kind of, you know me I say, we probably have to get some state of the art information, you know me I say, outside of just them like a media source, because all you pass up my cook up around someone, you see me? I just hope that Dexta not get bite in that whole situation if I tell you the truth, people. But if you are subscribers, I'm not going to keep on too long. Tell me in the comment section what you think about Dexta Daps situation. You see me? I don't like what I go on, and I really would have loved to see the best come out of this film, if I tell you the truth. You see me? But tell me what you think in the comment section if you are subscribers. I Dancehall Critics and I'm out.